your work with Ozzie on the pre and post game show is top notch, and it's like every Sox fan loves that. And there was a time when that was more entertaining than the goddamn games, and people would look forward to that. You're Ernie Johnson-esque with him, the way Ozzie operates. What's your approach to get the best out of Ozzie when you know you're going into doing pre, especially post, because you get after the game?
Well, I mean, if you put my name in the same sentence as Ernie Johnson, I mean, that is a compliment and a half. I mean, he's like next level. So, but I do what I am trying to do. I'm not thinking of Ernie Johnson, but that is my job, is to drive the show and don't drive it off a cliff. And there's a lot of things that go on in a show. What I do, I'll just speak for myself. What I do is I'm always like doing whatever I can to be prepared. Anyone who's ever worked with me, I really work on preparation so that when the show starts, I am chill. I'm relaxed because I know I'm ready for the show. So it's a combination of information and then improvisation. Okay. I need to be open and present to whatever Ozzie says, to whatever happens in the game, whatever might come to my head, and be open and willing to take the show any direction possible. And I like that high wire act of the pregame show and the postgame show. It's even more so on the post, but we could plan a pregame show. And by the way, we have great people at CHSN behind the scenes who I'll come in with thoughts on a show or thoughts on what we might want to do. And then they share their thoughts and we just have a great thing going and it ends up on the air. But many times, like we have a show, it's a pregame show, the game happened the night before, and Ozzie has a thought that just pops in his head, and all of a sudden the show is going to go that way. And I'm going to go that way, and everybody will do the same. So with me and Ozzie, there's a trust factor, there's a friendship. Yeah. And, you know, I know how to push his buttons. He knows how to push mine, and we will go wherever the show needs to go. And he'll say things just off the cuff during a game, and I'm like, that's good stuff, that's for the show. And then we save it for the show, or we talk about it and then we still talk about it on the show. So you know, I've got a great partner. There's so many. I'm just lucky. He's a former player, former manager, current comedian,